Okay, so it is December 8th, it is the evening, and we are at my first of 3 December workshops. This is actually an exciting one because this is colorful collage. This is a class I've done once before, but basically it's taking the idea of just a collage workshop and trying to add a little spin to it, so you're focusing on one color. I'll put a couple of my examples of my colorful themed collage art on the screen. So my goal is just for everyone who comes to pick a color that they like, and then they can go through the magazines and my collection of craft paper and just put something together with the same color family. I have found that doing that is so relaxing and kind of challenges me in a way that I really enjoy. So yeah, I don't know how good of attendance we're gonna have at this workshop. It's very cold, so we'll see. But yeah, let me show you around and then we'll see what happens. So I don't always use a PowerPoint for my classes, but sometimes I find it to be super helpful. And for this one, it's helpful because I have a lot of good examples. So I can show you on the screen. These are kind of examples of using it's not working now, of using a color family to make some art. Some of these you might recognize from my Instagram, but yeah, so that was kind of my idea for the workshop. And so I have that on the screen to just go over at the start. Here I have a few other examples of my colorful themed work. Stuff that's like really strict to color, like this green spread, and then also these smaller ones which are more like a color family, which I really like. There's 2 sizes of paper for them to choose from. Sometimes the big sheet can be a little intimidating, so I like to have the smaller sheet there too. And then here I have my craft paper. I bring like a crazy amount of my paper with me for all my workshops because they end up being really useful, especially for something like color. Then I have glue and scissors, and over in the front are our magazine selections. So I have way more magazines than this, but because I'm not sure how big the attendance is going to be, I didn't want to go crazy and unpack everything, so I just unpacked 1 bag of magazines. But these are going to have a lot of really good options for colors. I think these are really good ones. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm just going to wait and see if anyone shows up and hopefully have some fun. If no one shows up, then I'm just going to make some art. Maybe I'll do both, who knows. Okay, hi from the car. Not driving yet. I just wanted to give you a quick update about how the class went before I head home. So it was great, but there were only 2 people, and one was like a very little kid and his mom, so it was kind of only one person. I kind of anticipated that based on what the person at the library told me when I got there. But the thing that I love the most about these library workshops that I do is that even if it's really low attendance and there's only 1, 2, I've had 3 people, I've had 4 people, and then I've had up to 20, over 20. But even if there's very few people, I feel like the people who come really get something out of it. So to me, it's like beyond worth it. The woman who was there, she made a really cool collage. She didn't end up going the colorful route. Instead, she cut out a bunch of places that she felt were very like relaxing and soothing, and she just kind of like laid them out in a really cool way. And she had cut a bunch of extras that she hadn't glued down yet, and I sent her home with those. That's something about my classes that I'm really proud of and that I hope to continue as long as I do them, is that I bring all of my materials. The only thing that I ask the library for is if there's too many people, I might need more scissors. And also I ask them for any magazines that they might have that are heading to recycling, just because then I can kind of keep my base stock of magazines while I go from workshop to workshop. Some libraries have a ton. Some libraries, like this one, only had like 5 or 6. But it's good to just see what they have. But besides that, I bring everything. So I bring paper, scissors, glue. I bring my craft paper, as you saw in the video before. I bring stickers for my vision board workshops. I bring everything. So, and I also like to let them take it with them. I'm very, maybe too giving of the stuff, but honestly, when I see people that are creatively inspired, I'm like, I want you to take stuff with you, like, so that you can keep this energy going in the rest of your life. So, with that in mind, if you're interested in helping out and helping me provide some of this stuff to my workshops, it would be wonderful. The things that I usually need are Purple Elmer's glue, cardstock, and scissors. I'm pretty good on right now. And then I also use inspirational quote stickers for my vision board classes, and those really go. I'm always in need of those. So if you have any interest in helping me provide some of that stuff to my workshops in January, I will have an Amazon wish list in the description if you want to check it out. No pressure, of course. It's just if you like what you see in my workshop vlog and you want to help out. Next week, I've got workshops on Monday and Tuesday, so I've got a little bit of a break now for a week, and I'll check back in with you then, and we'll just keep this going. I hope this is interesting. I don't know. Bye. Hey, I forgot I was vlogging my workshops. So I just arrived at the second workshop of the month, and pretty excited. I hope it's well attended. We're actually in like a children's story time room, but this is technically a adult workshop, so we'll see what happens. I'll walk you through the stuff I have. This is a vision board workshop, so the materials have changed slightly since last class. And yeah, the drive out here was a little brutal, and I've had a very long day, but I'm excited to hopefully make some art with some people and yeah, help them realize their 2026 visions, or, you know, start the process. So let me show you what we've got. So first we have our magazines. This library was kind enough to put out all of these, and then the rest are from my collection, plus I have more down below if we need. Then I have stickers. These I use for my vision board classes. These ones have inspirational quotes, things like that, and these are just more like motivational, happy, positive quotes. I always like to have stickers. I feel like people really enjoy adding those to their vision boards. Then I have my vision board worksheet that I made that kind of helps you get started forming your thoughts before you work on your board. And it also has some words that might be harder to find in the magazines, but are usually general themes for vision boards that people like. And same as last class, I've got all my paper collection here. Tons and tons of craft paper. It's really nice to fill in the white spaces, to add another little texture to your vision board. And there's our glue and our scissors. And here are my two vision boards, which I have on display. This one was for this year, and this one was, I guess, technically for last year. But I made this a little bit later in the year. I don't know, I still feel like I'll probably make a new one for 26 just to like have a fresh start. But yeah, if you want to take a closer look at my vision boards. There you go. So we're ready for the class. And like I said, this is a children's story time room, but yeah, hopefully we get a good turnout. Okay. It went really well. There were 11 people, which is really big for me at this time of year. And in the evening, they all made really cool stuff. I showed you a little. I'm exhausted. I had a really long work day, and now I'm here and I have a really long drive home. But I'm really happy. 11 people made awesome vision boards. It doesn't get better than that. So I will see you for the next workshop tomorrow night. Woo! Hi, so I'm at my workshop on the following day, and they left all these magazines for me. So right now, before I set up my materials, I'm gonna go through and see which ones I want for myself. I'm so happy. Yay. Okay, so our materials are set. Pretty much the same stuff. And all these magazines, which are like 90% from this library, which is just incredible because it means I don't have to dig into my personal stash and can make that last a little longer. And I usually have this worksheet that I use, but I forgot to print new ones. So they had a whiteboard and a dry erase board, so I'm just gonna kind of use this to kind of get the same message across. I think that'll be helpful. And just another look at my 2 vision boards. And it looks like we should have around 6 or 7 people tonight. We'll see. I'm not showing you my face because I look hellish. So anyway, I really dumped the stickers out tonight since it's my last vision board workshop of the year. And we'll start again in January. So quick debrief before I head home. Ended up having 5 people. They were all so cool. They made 5 really awesome vision boards. I'm so happy. I really hope they enjoyed it. I think they did. Super fun and just a really great way to end the year. This is my last workshop of the year, and yeah, couldn't be happier with that. And now I have a really nice winter break. I need it badly. And then I'm going to have like 8 or 9 classes in January alone. So please let me know if you like this vlog, because I will take you with me in January, but only if you want to see it. So definitely let me know. And yeah, this has been a really busy couple weeks, but now it's done. I can kind of take a break. I can't wait to take some time this winter break to reset all of my workshop materials. I want to like totally clear out my paper that I have in my bins and add a bunch of new stuff, take out the stuff that's kind of like cut up a little bit too much, and maybe organize them a little bit better. And I'm going to go through all the magazines in my collection, take out what is kind of on its last legs and add in some fresh stuff. I think that'll be really, really helpful going into the new year. And yeah, like I said earlier, if you're interested in helping out, I'm going to have an Amazon wish list in the description of this video. That would be amazing. Basically, the things that I need for my classes are scissors. I have enough. Mainly I need glue sticks and cardstock, which we use as our canvases. And then because I have so many vision board classes coming up, there are some like motivational stickers that I really love to bring. People really enjoy them for their vision boards, so I'm definitely going to need a couple packs of those. So if you're moved to check out the wish list in the description, that would be great. Everything will be going towards my art practice and my workshops, especially my workshops. So yeah, thanks in advance if you even look at it, and thanks for watching this. I hope that this was something. And yeah, I need to go home and go to bed. Have a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye.